Welcome, Pisces, to your mid-month reading for December. I hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with you. I'm getting straight into your energy. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Pisces. Pisces. What are my Pisceans doing? What are they doing? Being stubborn and inflexible. Okay, Pisces. Feeling inflexible and stubborn at this time. Clarifying on the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This card's not only going to clarify on the Seven of Pentacles, but the entire reading. On why they're stubborn and inflexible at this time, Spirit. Oh, trying to find balance. There has to be a good balance going on. And at the bottom of the deck, I just want you to know there's something you want. That's why you're being stubborn and inflexible. It has everything to do with this I want. As well as balance. Yeah. Something that Pisces wants. So, getting straight into the situation. Situation is going to take place in the present, near future, and the near past. Clarify on the situation for Pisces, please. There it is again, you guys. It's coming out again. I want a spiritual union. You want spiritual union. Whoa. That's what's going on. In the past, there was a teaching lesson that you may not have learned anything from, or you need to use more wisdom, but you got the mental conflict and deception and envy. What in the world? Are you deceiving yourself with mental conflict? The wisdom over here is upside down. Something that could have been learned. Feels like something that should have been learned, could have been learned, would have been learned, but wasn't learned. And it had something to do with passion with the Four of Wands. You feel imbalanced. There's that balance again. So remember, this balance is going to come into each play of the past, present, and the near future. It's imbalanced. It's not justified. The passion here is not justified. There is something here you should have learned that the passion was not justified. You still have not learned this lesson. That's in the past. You didn't learn it, right? Did you learn it now? We'll see. Then you did not learn it. You had the spiritual belief that everything was going to be okay. So you felt like, well, I'm not going to learn this lesson because everything's going to be fine. I'm just going to keep looking out, traveling towards what I want, traveling towards the passion, saying, you know what, passion might not be here for now. It's imbalanced. The relationship is not going the way I want it to go, but that's okay. I still have the faith and the belief that we can travel together. And yeah, you could be dealing with a Libra, Sag, Capricorn, or an Aries. We have Libra here twice, so some of you are dealing with Libra. But yeah, you just keep traveling out there, giving your passion away, even though it's not, it just feels like it's not coming back to you, but you're passionate about it. This is Sag again too, guys. This is Aries Sag. So it's something that you want. You want something, and that's why you're traveling towards it. Clarify on the sacral chakra, keeping that I want open for Pisces, please. You want spiritual union. I just see them together. I mean, you want this connection. You want this passion. Yeah. You want the Three of Cups. You want the happiness, the joy, the celebration. You want to celebrate, but there's so much overwhelming chaos. You could be dealing with a Scorpio that it's almost like the overwhelming chaos, my goodness, between the both of you is so overwhelming that it's hard to get the celebration, the connection. It feels like the Three of Cups is actually a connection also. waiting for the good news to come in. It's almost like you want the relationship to be healed. I have the Red Cross coming out. Some of you might even be dealing with somebody who is sick, somebody who is recovering from being sick. I want everything to be better because they are sick. Maybe they're not showing you passion because they've been so sick. Maybe you're sick, however it is. But more than anything, it feels to me like you want the recovery of the relationship and waiting for this message to come in to say, yes, spiritual union is exactly the way I want it to be, with the Hierophant coming out. I want this healed. I want this connection. I want us to be passionate towards each other. It feels like you're giving a lot of passion out and they're just giving you overwhelming chaos. And it just feels like there's a missing link to the chain, right? Like if you guys have a chain, this link is broken to keep you guys connected the way you want to be connected. Yeah, you want the victory within the relationship. The spiritual union, again. So not only do you want your Three of Cups, the happiness and the celebration, but you want your Two of Cups with the spiritual union, with the Hierophant. With your relationship better, you could be married. We have the Four of Wands plus the Hierophant, so somebody could be married. Queen of Pentacles coming out, could be a Capricorn we're talking about, or a Virgo or a Taurus. Of Taurus now twice. However it is, a lot of signs up here, but there are many of you. So, however it is, you want this to be more nurturing. You want them to nurture you the way you nurture them. You want them to be the wife or the husband, or the boyfriend, the girlfriend that you feel connected to. You want a relationship that feels right? So that in a way, not only can you have your Two of Cups that you can share together, but so that you can also become one cup, right? The one overflowing cup. Yeah, you want that prosperity and the abundance. This could be, you could have kids with this person. However it is, you just want the overall abundance. They make you feel like you might be single. I feel like they're ignoring you a lot, and they make you actually feel like you are single within a relationship. It's not that you're going out being single. They just make you feel single. There's not enough connection there to make you feel like you're, that you're married or that you have a significant other. So it's kind of like you just kind of go around doing your thing and they do their thing, and it's kind of like single life. And some of you might even be thinking, oh, maybe I should be single. They already make me feel this way. I want Two of Cups and they make me feel like Nine of Pentacles. I've got all my prosperities. I've got my material. I've got the things that I want. I go to work. I do what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, because we don't do things together, I feel very single. It's causing mental conflict in the near future. And all you want is this, look at all this love that you want back. Mental conflict with the Queen of Wands could be dealing with a Leo, Sag, or this person could be, we have Sag again over here, and then of course the fire over here again as well. So it could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. However it is, they're always angry, naggy. Maybe they gossip too much. It gives you mental conflict. Maybe they're too conflicting. Maybe they have too much mental conflict. It feels like maybe they have a lot of mental conflict that gives you mental conflict. Maybe they believe everybody's gossiping about them, talking about them. It just feels very overwhelming and chaotic, and it gives you mental conflict. Instead of giving you passion, it's almost like they ride your butt all the time, or they always seem to have drama or something wrong with them. Queen of Wands upside down, very dramatic. Oh, and you dream. You dream of the perfect timing. But every time you dream of this perfect timing and you dream that everything's going to go fine, everything's going to be fine, the mental conflict comes in, and the next thing you know, you're guarding your heart. You're guarding your heart because of this just deception and envy. It's like they're wearing a false mask against you with their own strength. Leo card again. You're trying to keep the strength. You're trying to dream of better days, wishing upon the moon, doing these type of things, but you have to guard yourself from this person. And this person gets angry a lot. Very naggy. It feels very angry, naggy. And you're always trying to guard your heart. Maybe they're even a little envy of you because you make more money than them. Maybe they have deception because they spend too much money. I don't know. But however it is, it's like they're kind of wearing a false mask. It feels like one day everything's kind of fine, and then all of a sudden they turn into this other person because of mental conflict. However it is, you are definitely going to give the communication that you need about the deception and envy from this person, whatever it is that they're doing, to your Mr. or Mrs. Right. And you're going to let them know with strength and confidence, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like whatever you think you're doing. You know, you're acting one way and not the next. There's something about that. And maybe they feel entitled to hurting your feelings. Then they become cold as ice and kind of ghost you. Maybe that's where this kind of like, I'm entitled. Maybe they do. Maybe they feel like they're entitled to do these things to you. But then all of a sudden they kind of ghost you, then you kind of ghost them, and then you guys kind of go your separate ways, and then here you are feeling single again. Maybe they also act like they're single. Ace of Wands, you just want to take the action and get this and grow together and get this done. But it looks like with the Star card, what you want and the balance that you're looking for is imbalanced. You just feel like you're never going to become their superstar. They don't wish upon a star to have the Ace of Wands with you. It feels like they're just feel entitled, they're comfortable, they're this angry person who gets up in their head, something like this. They feel like they're not doing anything wrong, and it just feels like for some of you, you feel like you should just move on because all they do is give you 8 of Swords. But you have so much passion for them, but the connection just is not moving up. It's moving even further away. With the 8 of Wands upside down, it's not, relationship is not moving up, it's moving down. They're getting further and further away from you. And it's worrisome. It's chaotic, it's confusing, it's worrisome, and you're coming to the understanding right now, in the near future, that it's almost like, why am I even wasting my time? Now I feel like I'm just wasting my time with you. This is what I so wanted, but now I just feel like it's a waste of breath, just even trying to give you the passion, to show you the love. You're not accepting it. Okay, so let's see what your soul wants you to know. So, and it was kind of like a learning lesson over here. I think the past really has a lot to do with this one, you guys, because it felt like in the past, you already knew everything. It's almost like everything is, it's definitely all tied together. It always is. But this one's really tied together because you really should have learned in the past that when this person stopped giving you the passion, when this person stopped and made you start feeling like you were single and you guys could not get back together, it was almost like the lesson you should have been learning was, it almost feels like you already knew, but you denied yourself. It was like, oh, we'll fix this. We've been together long enough, we can fix this. But you knew. It's almost like you knew. It's been going on so long, I didn't learn the lesson. So then it just gets worse and worse. And now they're just getting really far away. But you tried. give you credit for all the effort. A lot of effort, a lot of love. Delight. Your soul wants you to know, I delight in everything in my world, and divine feels joy, and divine joy fills me. So just remember that no matter what, you are the delight. Okay, this person cannot give you the delight. You find the delight within yourself. Do not allow them to take away your joy. Do not, your joy and happiness. Yes, find the courage within yourself. I live life passionately and courageously. Just find the courage within yourself, to have that conversation. That will pretty much probably make up your mind, because it seems like after this conversation, once they go cold on you and ghost you, you're going to have this idea over here with the star card, this major arcana that's coming out telling you, you know what, you may be wasting your time now. So that's really, one of those big giant things that's going to come into play. Like, why did I even try? Now, you know what, maybe I'm just wasting my time here. Maybe it's time for me to, maybe it's time for me to exit. That's just kind of how it feels, right? Because you've finally gotten the courage to say, hey, you know what's wrong? And trying to do it without any fighting, without any arguing, without, having to stand your ground too much. But it feels like they get to a certain way when they become the Queen of Wands upside down, that they're literally, you have to block your heart and stand for yourself. And you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to be. And then it just feels like, hey, you're wasting your time, Pisces. This person's not listening to you. They do not want the Ace of Wands with you. They pretty much just told you that when they became the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords upside down, cold as ice, and ghosted you. And they were just like, I don't want to hear what you have to say, Pisces. Well, yeah. So pretty much kind of solved that with the star, right? So you do what you believe is right. Okay? Remain positive. Improve health. Well, we've seen the health over here with the Sagittarius, with the, Judgment card. Could be somebody sick. You might have to improve your health first. Okay? And you're in the waiting game. In the waiting game. But you won't have to wait much longer. Be patient in the waiting game, because it's almost over. And it's going to be what you believe. It's going to be up to you. Spirit says, because it's your free will. So if you want to compromise, you'll find the compromise. If you want to keep the passion the way it is and just say it is what it is, that's what you're going to do. Okay. So, all right. And that was it for you, my beautiful Pisces. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.